Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today's testing will involve this Federal Hi-Shok 155 grain ammo, and we'll be testing it with the 10% equivalent gel. I'll have a FBI heavy clothing barrier to back it up, and we'll be using this fleece and heavy layered cotton t-shirt just to see if it work out of that. If it does. And for the test guns today, we'll be using this XD 5-inch barrel Glock 22 with its 4.5, 4-inch barrel with the Glock 23, and 3.43-inch barrel Glock 27, and 3-inch barrel M&P Shield. And we'll see if this ammo works with any of these barrel lengths. And if it works well, we'll bump it up to the FBI, 4 layers of denim, and we'll definitely be using the Paul Harrell test method if they work. This is a very reasonably priced round. If it works, I can use this not only for my carry, probably even use it for my practice. And no, I can't tell you what the price is. YouTube has a prohibition against that, at least on gun channels naming out prices. So please stand by. Let's see how this works. Here are some results from the Chronograph. And look out for a video that goes into more detail, shot by shot, of how this ammo performs. So on the M&P Shield with its 3.1-inch barrel, had a velocity of 1045 with 376 foot-pounds of energy. And with the Glock 27 with its 3.43-inch barrel, it had 1073, 397. Glock 23 with its 4-inch barrel, it had 1090 for the velocity and 409 foot-pounds of energy. Glock 22 with its 4.49, let's say 4.5, 1128, 438, and last but not least, the XD 40 5-inch barrel had a velocity of 1177 and 477 foot-pounds energy. All right, let's get back to the range to see how this ammo performs in the gel. Okay, Shield first. Hi-Shok. 5 grains, see how this works. Looks like there is a wound track there. Alright, give me a minute to see. Okay, with the Hi-Shok 155 grain now, the M&P Shield, looks like it expanded fairly rapidly. Nice wound track. And then end up diving down and then into this backer block. And it looks to me it did expand. So I would call that a success. So I'm going to do round 2 of this. So let's see how the 27 does. And this is the expansion I got with my M&P Shield. And on the one side. And for you metric people. And on the other side. And on the same side with the metric. Okay, 155 grain Hi-Shok. Next up is the Glock 27. Load her up. All right, see how this one does. All right, Federal Hi-Shok 155 grain, Glock 27. So nice wound track, punched all the way through into our backer block, and there it lies. And it looks like it expanded. Again, Glock 27 wound track. Beautiful wound track. and went all the way through close to 22 inches. Glock 27 bullet. There you go. Not bad. So far, so good. All right, try the Glock 23 next. Glock 27, if you do the widest part of the jacket. Glock 27 for the metric people. Glock 27 for the metric people, the other side. And on the other side for the Glock 27. 23. See how this does. So this one didn't look like it expanded right away as soon as the other ones, but nice moon track all the way through. Punched into the back block. It pushed this block back. So far I don't see any leaking, so we'll see what we got. All right, Glock 23. There's a round, and it looks like it went into a couple inches into the gel block, so that'd be about 18 inches. And let me pull it out, but it looks like it did expand. And there lays a bullet. It actually went 18.5 inches. Looks like it expanded. Let me see if I can recover it one-handed. There you go. Nicely expanded. So far this stuff's working well. So 3-inch, 3.5, and 4-inch. All right, Mr. K, we're bumping up to the Glock 22. My Glock 32 filling in for the 4-inch barrel Glock 23. And at its widest, counting for the spread out jacket. And for the metric people. And the other side for the Glock 23. And the other side for the metric people. Okay, for my buddy K, Glock 22. And so far this Hi-Shok is 155 grain. It's been pulling its weight. So let's see how well it performs with this. So far it looks like a nice wound track. Into the backer block, no water. So let's see, give me a second. Let's see what the results are. And this is another view of the wound track here. Okay, with the Glock 22, it went 19.5 inches. Let's see if we can get this out. Looking good. 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. So far this round looks like a winner, at least with the heavy layer fleece and heavy layer t-shirt. All right, 5-inch barrel next. My buddy K, here's an expansion of the Glock 22 4.5-inch barrel. Other side of the expansion. And Glock 22 on the other side for the metric people. 0.59 in inches. Glock 22 for the metric people. Okay, Up next is the XD 5-inch barrel. It's been on loan from a channel hero. Thank you again. And let's see how this will perform. The 155 grain Hi-Shok. So stand by. XD, I'll give you a better view. It's so bright out here, but at the end, it didn't look like it left as big of a wound track as others, but expanded nice and went about 20.5 inches. So, performed well. Okay, with the XD 40 with a 5-inch, and it's kind of hard to see, but moved along. It was not a very impressive wound track, but it opened up nice. So I don't know what it gives, but at the end of the day, it did the job. And the XD with a 5-inch barrel and metric. And the XD 5-inch barrel. And the XD with the metric on the other side. Okay, Federal 155 grain Hi-Shok, old school. XD 5-inch barrel, did very well. Same as the Glock 22, so okay, you got a winner there. Glock 40 on the Glock 23, that worked. As well as the 27, and even the little 3-inch barrel M&P Shield. So I am planning to do some Paul Harrell meat and ribs. Let me know if you'd like to see some FBI and 4 layers of denim testing. And please comment which gun you would like to see tested first. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.